come from Latvia, Kyrgyzstan, Serbia, Tunisia and Kazakhstan.
So SUFIJONOV is in the red and KAMBANG in the blue. SUFIJONOV
round one.
Southpaw, KAMBANG orthodox. Well, 30 seconds in and no one's really thrown anything yet. Eventually a right hand comes there from KAMBANG and he didn't reach with it. And then SUFIJONOV was all over him all of a sudden. No one really willing to make the commitment just yet. SUFIJONOV trying to whip that left hand into the body, then a right hand just caught KAMBANG as he was coming forward. SUFIJONOV, I think, happy just to try and wait for KAMBANG, see if he will commit. And KAMBANG, for his part, you don't necessarily want to play SUFIJONOV's game here. He's keen to try and get close to try and land himself, but he might just have to hold his nerve and just see if he can sit this one out. It'll be one of those situations where the referee would eventually step in and tell them to start fighting, but he's hanging on the back foot there, SUFIJONOV, and the reason he's doing it is because he's looking to react rather than be too proactive, so far at least anyway. He's got that wide stance, and there comes that left hand. You see the weight isn't completely on the back foot, but it's mainly on the back foot, more on the back foot than the front foot, because he's just looking to spring off it. Draw a lead from you and then spring off that back foot with his left hand. And steps in with a jab there, front feet just clashing a little bit. He stepped wide to get his lead foot outside the lead foot of his opponent. Right hand got through again there from SUFIJONOV. It's just warming up a bit. Good left hand to the body there from SUFIJONOV. Nice and solid. And there's that right hook. And towards the end of the round, he's just beginning to step to KAMBANG a bit more. Heads almost coming together there. Just whipping that towel to get the air to the fighter. It just feels slightly sweatier tonight than it did last night. It's still early in the evening, only 5:30, so the light just going down, just starting to. Well, he trapped the arm of his opponent there and half swung him round and then hit him, which was quite an impressive manoeuvre, actually. The referee, I don't think, quite saw it. And that was a clear round for SUFIJONOV, and there are the scores which illustrate that. A set of 10-9s.
Round 2.
Left hand lands a couple of times there. Kambang on the end of another left hand to the body. Not quite sure why the referee stopped them there, really. He was a bit untidy, but and I think he's just warning him about the feet there. The front foot of Kambang is ending up on top of the front foot of SUFIJONOV, and that's why he took a stumble there as well. It's always going to happen when you've got an orthodox fighter up against a southpaw. Dipping low at the waist there, Kambang, and the referee's spoken to him about a number of different things now. He is an awkward customer. SUFIJONOV is dealing with him fairly well, but again there he dips really low at the waist. The referee deciding that SUFIJONOV there pushed him down, which he probably did, but again he dips very low at the waist there, Kambang, and ends up on his knees. I think he's fighting a losing battle here, the referee, trying to get him to keep his head up. Good combination there from SUFIJONOV, and if he could have just released himself, stepped back and gone again there, then we might have really seen something, because he caught him quite clean with the left, and again there, gets some good power on it, and then SUFIJONOV, Kambang rather kind of half turns around and ends up with his back to his opponent. That's better from Kambang, because it's just a bit more technically correct. He stayed side on there probably for the longest spell during the fight, and he landed a good right hand. He just needs to slow everything down a bit. There's so much going on when he comes forward. Big right hand over the top there, was thrown pretty well, and then he stepped off to his right hand side, and all of a sudden he's standing completely square and not really in a position to throw anything. Closing seconds of round 2. And it's another SUFIJONOV round. Plenty of effort from Kambang, but as I say, he just needs to chill. He just needs to try and slow everything down a little bit. Be a bit more compact, throw a few more punches from within the framework of his body. Because I think there is some ability there. And SUFIJONOV has dealt with him well, though. He's in the position now, the Tajik fighter, where he's going to be 2 points clear with all 5 judges. He's got that lead. It's basically an unassailable lead at this point, unless he gets knocked out, which you cannot see happening. He wants to get through this final 3 minutes now without suffering any kind of cut from a head clash, because a head clash against a guy like this is possible. I wouldn't say it's in the post exactly, but it's definitely possible.
Seconds out. Third and final round.
SUFIJONOV in the red, well clear. Kambang in the blue. There's some heat on that left hand when he throws it, SUFIJONOV. And there he goes again, Kambang. I'm not sure how to describe that really, and then just bundles his opponent to the canvas. The referee telling SUFIJONOV to keep his head up, but that was a pretty clear foul to me from the fighter in blue. He literally just threw him on the floor. Good right hand there from SUFIJONOV. Just caught Kambang as he was coming forward. Gum shields come out. Good combination there from KAMBANG. Right hand into the body, then right hand up top, and he's kept the work rate really high in this final round. He's having his best round here so far, I would say. Not necessarily doing enough to win it. It's pretty much in the balance, I reckon. Good right hand on the move there from SUFIJONOV. And that's a good shot as well. And the greater quality comes from him, as it has done all the way through. There's that right hand, that short right hand that he just pops up from the waist. He waits for KAMBANG to throw that big overhand right, that big javelin of a right hand he throws, because he ends up dipped down low to his left, at which point SUFIJONOV just cuffs him. So the final bell, and plenty of effort there from KAMBANG, but that is going to be a UD win for SUFIJONOV.
Ladies and gentlemen, the decision goes in favor of your winner via unanimous decision. In the red corner, representing Tajikistan, Meroj SUFIJONOV.
So 4 scores of 3-0 and 1 of 29-28 from Tunisia. So the Tunisian judge giving the final round there to KAMBANG, which gets him something on the scorecards. And it was his best round of the 3, as I was saying. It was his best round of the fight.